Mama here. Hey everybody, Gaming Mama here. Hey everybody, Gaming Mama here. So up we go. Oh, hello. And all the toys. Lots of bouncy balls. Because that's what Princess Ryan demands. Lots of bouncy balls. Lots of tires. Gotta keep them entertained. Let's go get our chimpanzees. We're gonna get a bunch of male chimps. And a bunch of female chimps. This is the glory of sandbox mode. You don't have to worry about money. You can just
I did dodge a lava bullet. I did. That's some quick thinking on my part. Yes, on Steam. Yep. Alright, going down really, really fast. Slowing down. Hopefully we still have enough momentum to get through all of this. Whee! Oh, I didn't realize that banked like that. Okay, interesting. Sibs, I did too. That's actually why I love Planet Coaster. Zombie. Oh my gosh, there's lots of zombies in there. Okay. Not good, not good. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. It's amazing the creativity a lot of people have when it comes to creating content for games. It's amazing. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I prefer PC gaming over console gaming for some things, because of the mods and the community created content that you can find for these different games. Oh. Okay, so these are either really, really good or really, really bad. I've seen it go one of each way. So let's see. Woot! Look at this! Diamonds and gold and lapis. Oh my god, what are those? Okay. Scared. Then we pop it open. And we got a bunch of rainbow sheep. Which is actually kind of cool. So we now have at least one sheep, literally of every color. So again, with my trusty torch, I go off for adventure. Ooh, gold. Ow! No! 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 Damn it! One night! One! Hey everybody, Gaming Mama here, and we are back in Satisfactory. We're gonna work on our desert factory, see how much we can get automated. Right now, we have iron ingots being made. We have, I believe, copper ingots being made, and concrete. Concrete is what we're gonna need to actually build the factory floor. So it's a good thing we've got that getting produced. See, just like this. And then we also need to take out these conveyor poles so that they don't get in the way. Come across them. There we go. And I think we've probably got a couple on the copper one as well. Let's see. Yep. Alright. So it looks like we got a little bit of floor we need to fill in over here. Alright, now what we need to do is figure out what we will need to do with our ingots. That's going to kind of be step number 2 here. 3. That's quite where I wanted to put it, but close enough. Alright, I'm going to just kind of pre-set up some power lines here so that we've got some for our new equipments. Because we don't want to overwhelm the poles. They can only hold 4. So, do we have anything? I don't think we've got anything we can do in here just yet. I think we've kind of already learned everything we could learn. Yeah, I think so. So, with concrete is just kind of its own thing. There's not really much more we can do with that. With iron ingots, we can make both plates and rods. So we are going to need, wrong button, 2 constructors. So we are going to need some more reinforced iron plates. I think in order to do that, we're going to have to manually make some. So let's pull out some ingots. Over here to our crafting bench. So we're going to need some rods to make some screws. So, then we're going to need some plates. Oops. Okay, and right now we only need the 4. Oh, but I'm actually going to end up with 1 extra because I already had 1. And then we've already got all the cable on us that we're going to need. So let's come over here and build a couple of constructors. So again, just like everything else, they've got an input and an output. We'll put that one right there, and we'll come over this way a little bit. Put another one right there. And then, do we have access to the splitters yet? I don't remember if we learned that yet. We do. Okay, so, and then we're going to put a splitter right between the 2 of them. Make it just off of the pole, that way I can use that 3rd side eventually at some point if I need to. Alright, that's our cement. So this one, hold on, which am I at? 5. So I need some plates in order to build the conveyor belts that are going to go from that storage bin into the splitter, and then the splitter is going to go into both of those constructors. One will make plates, the other will make rods. And then eventually at some point we're going to have another constructor in order to make screws, turn some of those rods into screws. But let's just take this kind of one step at a time. So let's hook this up to here. Okay, I'm gonna have to kind of baby step it over, I think. Oh, I need concrete. Hold on. Okay. Kind of baby step it over a little bit. Go. Ah, and I need more rods. Dang it. This is why you kind of want to start getting stuff automated. So if you run out of something, you can just go and grab it from whatever bin you have it going into, or even directly from the machines. So Alright, that's quite a bit. Let's go ahead and make a couple more plates. Just in case. There we go. Alright, so this one should go into here. But it needs to be baby stepped a little bit more. Just so that we're not encroaching other people's areas. There we go. Alright, and then from here into here. And from here into here. Let's go ahead and take these away so they're not in the way in the future. Alright, we're going to have one of these making plates. The other one making rods. Okay, and then we're also going to need a couple of storage containers to put those items into. Where the input is lined up. We got one right there. And I think this one's going to have to be a little bit off just because that power right there. That's fine. It's hooked up. Okay. That's not going to work on that one. Go ahead and move the power line. I think that's going to be the easier step here. Scooch it over a little. There we go. Alright, and then let's make sure each of these have power. Connect these two. That one to that one, and that one to that one. Now they should, haha, start automating the production of those two things. We've already got some rods going in here. Hey! Then we've got plates coming through here. Fantastic. Now, with the copper, we need it to be turned into wire into cable. So, we need another constructor. We're going to have this one go off this way. Then we'll just have the... Oh, I'm out of iron plates. You know what? I have a bin for that now. We're going to go ahead and hook that up to that. It's going to make wire. Power that with that. So that should start making wire now. And then we're going to put a splitter. For logistics, we're going to put a splitter. Say right here-ish. Then half of it is going to go into a storage bin. Oh, I'm missing rods. Let me go grab some rods. And let me grab a little bit of cement. Oh, I've got some cement on me. So I think I'm going to have to go out just a bit right here first. Just to give me a little more room right here. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to build one right here because of that. Or there, apparently. Okay, yeah, and it looks like it gets in the way right there as well. So we're going to probably end up putting walls right here just so that we don't end up accidentally falling. Because that would be bad. Alright, and then let's put our storage container here. There we Go. And there. So right now, 100% of them are going to go into the storage containers, which is fine. I need to build some more iron plates in order to make some more constructors. So let me go make some iron plates real quick. Alright. Already got the stuff on me to make 7, but I'm only going to make 6. That will give me 3 constructors worth. So I can then make a constructor here. Yeah, let's do it right here. Make a constructor here. We line it up with... Gotta go a little bit further away than I was hoping, but that's okay. Then we'll power it with that one. This one is going to make cables. And then we do need a storage box for those to go into. Organization. I need more plates. Always with more plates. There we go. Alright, and we'll put that right there. For those to go into. Perfect. So our cable goes in there. Our wire is going into here. Why is there no wire? Oh, you know what? I bet I've run out of power.
That way.
I've probably run out of biomass. Nope, I have overloaded it. So it can do up to 40. And I've got too much going on. Well, crappy. And refill it while I'm here. So we are going to have to build another bioburner. At least for now, for temporary. I need to go grab some wire. Nope, wrong one. There we go. And then I'm gonna have to go and get more stuff to make biomass out of. Alright, so we're gonna make a burner. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to put it down here. Even can't afford. Oh, I need plate. I need a plate. Damn it. Nope, that's my copper. Plates are over here. And I'm gonna have to manually make some. Because I already emptied the container. Hello, Cheeky Ginger. Cheeky Ginger says, hi, Ryan. Sorry, Cheeky, I was very focused. I didn't see you come in. I apologize. Cheeky Ginger is Nana, yep.
Hi, Nana.
Alright, so we're gonna build that down there. Go grab some cable.
My boy.
So we're gonna grab some cable and then we're gonna come down here. And we are going to attach this to this. Put some biomass into it. There we go. Okay, so you can see we're spiking at 43 as far as consumption. And those two combined can only do 40, which is why it shut everything down. But now with this third biomass burner, we can produce up to 70. So we're
Mom.
good for a minute. What? That's for the emotion, or emoticons, you know that. And Mimnock has once again made it to the party, so I can carry it. Sweet. Alright, I need to go and grab some more biomass. Because now we've got 3 burners that we need to keep going. It does look kind of like bones, huh? I think they're just rocks, but they do look like bones. So in our factory, we now have automated plates, rods, wire, cable, and concrete. So I think our next step is going to be to automate screws, which is made out of rods. And then I think we can start moving forward on our milestone. I'm gonna lurk, still recovering from being sick, and I have to be all better by this weekend, making it an early night. Cheeky, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope you start feeling better soon. I really do. And I will see you later. Okay, so we're going to come around this side of the oasis because we don't want to have to deal with the daddy fire thrower there. At least not until we upgrade our weapon. We're going to come over here. Start grabbing leaves and stuff from over here. I think this should be fairly safe.
Pigment could be harvested from these flower petals and turned
I apparently
into dye.
picked up a flower.
A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Why can't I pick those up? There we go. I can't wait until I have the chainsaw. This will go so much easier. Alright, that should do for now. We'll go and turn this into biomass. Just to make sure that all 3 of our burners can stay powered up. Eventually, we are going to move up to coal power. But in order for that to happen, we're going to have to go out and find some coal. So that should be fun. Hello? What was that? Did Daddy Fire Thrower follow me over here or something?
Hi.
What the heck? That was weird. You think he was hiding? Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this into biomass. This into biomass. There we go. Go ahead and grab these and turn those into biomass as well. Alright, we'll put that back in there. Let's go fill up all 3 of our biomass burners. Just make sure they're all at full capacity. just so that I know they're not going to run out anytime soon. Alright. Now we are good to go for a minute. We can put some flowers into our man. Do that research, get it out of the way. Okay, and this is to create a color gun and color cartridges, I'm assuming, for the gun. Or if we want to change the color of our factory bits. What is this ore I've got on me? Limestone. Okay, let's go toss this into here real quick. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Now I have even more. There we go. That way all that limestone can just get used. Let's go ahead and... Let's see, do I have any ingots on me? I do. I've got a couple of ingots, so let's toss those in there. I don't have any copper ingots, though. So we're good. Let's put our plates in here. So this is how I like to try to just kind of stay organized, is I try to have empty hands as much as possible. There we go, and then we'll put our cable and our wire back over here. And we don't have anything for the reinforced plates or the screws yet, so they'll just have to stay in my hand. However, let's work towards making room for them. Random foundation clearing the hell out there. That was not necessary. Dang it, did it again. Sometimes lining these up do get a little bit tricky. So we're making progress. Whoops. Whoops. Extra foundation on the bottom there, dang it. There we go. Okay, we've made a bit more room now. Oops. I don't think we can, yeah, we can't put one right there. Okay. So we made a little bit more room now. So these rods, I am going to be... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out. So this is going to back up for just a minute here. For a splitter, I need some cable. So let's come grab some cable really quick. Cable. Okay. Alright, and so at the rods, I'm going to put a splitter. Did that line up? I don't know if that lined up. That did not line up. Okay. Let's try that again. It usually has a little line. If it's, okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. It was a lot further over than I thought it was. So we're going to then put our storage container back in right here. Well, once we grab some plates. And put our storage container for our rods back in right here. Or not. We're going to have to move that just a bit. That should work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so for right this minute, 100% of our rods are going to be going that way. In the meantime, we are going to build a constructor. Right here. So this one is going to be making screws. And we're going to need storage container for said screws. There we go. Let's get it powered. Before we... Oh, I need wire. I'll go grab some wire real quick. Alright. Try this again. Pull another power line out to here. Power this with that one. There we go. So now half the rods are going into the storage container, half of the rods are being turned into screws. Ah, beautiful thing. Put our rods in here. That way they can get split out. Let's go back in here. Concrete for now can go back in here. Wire can go back in there. And our cable can go back in here. You can see we've still got some reinforced iron plates that we need to get automated. But before we get too terribly far, let's go ahead and start learning our next milestone, which I think, other than maybe the cable, we've already got everything we need for this milestone. Oh, let's wait for this one last cable. There we go. Screws. Oh, we're still way short on screws. But I can pull rods and make screws as well. So, and then obviously we've got more than enough concrete. Make some screws. This will make more than enough. And once we get a lot of this kind of in production, and we've got a good buildup of extras, like a good surplus built up, we can go back through and kind of reorganize things if we feel we need to. I mean, right now everything is kind of really compact. Everything's kind of squished into a small space, which is fine. That's how our factory can be, if that's how we want it. But it's, you know, eventually at some point we're gonna need like 2 constructors that are making screws because there are so many other items that need screws in order to be built and that kind of stuff. So we'll just have to kind of play it by ear. Making screws, screwy, screw. Alright, we have enough for a milestone, so let's go ahead and send this off. And with this, we now know how to make solid biofuel,
Biofuel will ensure
which
maximum
lasts a
efficiency
hell of a
biomass
lot
release.
longer
To aid in biofuel production, you are
than
now
regular
eligible for new
biomass.
advantage that consists
So
primarily
we are going to shut down production
Additionally,
just for a little bit.
RNG inflated your pocket dimension.
And we are going to make some solid biofuel. And we're going to put all of the solid biofuel into those machines, the bioburners. And they'll stay powered up much, much longer. Plus, it looks like we will end up with some extra for our chainsaw once we make the chainsaw. Sure am. No, because I promised people on Monday that this was what I was going to play today. Fortunately, solid biofuel does take a while to make. True. And I wonder, is solid biofuel one of those things you can automate? Can you make solid biofuel in a constructor? So technically it is. Well, so I'm thinking you could make can you make biomass in a constructor? Will it automatically use both leaves and wood, or do you have to specify? That might be a lot of constructors. So I'm thinking you could go from a storage bin where you dump all the bio stuff in, and then from there it could go to a constructor, and from that constructor into another constructor, into a storage bin. Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe not. Unless I, like, just keep it on leaves for a while, and then change that constructor's production to, like, wood once I've built up a lot of wood. So starts using wood instead. You know what I mean? Because you can change the production of the constructors after the... But I don't have them researched. That's a much, much higher tier in the space elevator, and I don't have my space elevator even built yet. Much less, unlocking tiers. So that is, several streams down the road. Right now I just want to get some solid biofuel going into my bio burners. And then, yeah, I think I will do the automation for the solid biofuel. I mean, it's going to be kind of a secondary kind of production, but and eventually at some point it's going to be mostly obsolete, because once I move up to coal power, then I won't need the biofuel anymore except for in my chainsaw, and it doesn't use a whole lot at a time. But this is the experimental build, which I have not explored a lot of. There may be recipes down the line as far as power goes that does use the biofuel again. Or, uses something that you can turn biofuel into something for it. That kind of thing. So... Solid biofuel takes so long. Hopefully fairly soon I'll have a new setup as far as green screen stuff goes. I'll be able to do the green screen thing again. Because as lovely as the background of my bedroom is, I would rather not, you know? I am hoping to get my tax refund soon. IRS said it was supposed to be in my bank today, but didn't quite make it. If it's not there tomorrow, I may have to call my bank. Say, hey, just release it, please. I need the money. Because, I'd like to go grocery shopping and shit. Almost done. So close. So close. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and put some in here. Put some in there. And then some in this one. And let's get it going. There we go. So, and you can see it burns through it a lot slower. So it is going to last a lot longer. Now, the next thing we need to build, let's see if maybe we can build it over here. See. Grab some concrete. We need to build a equipment workshop so we can build things like our weapons and like the chainsaw and stuff. Might be able to fit it right there. Let's see what I need to make it. It would be under production? Haha. So I've got the rods on me. I need to go and grab some plates. Plates are over here. Go. Alright, equipment workshop. Yeah, see, we can build it right there. In the equipment build workshop, we can make our chainsaw. We just need some more reinforced plates, a ton of screws, and some cable. So let's come grab the cable. Since that's an easy one right here. Let's come grab some screws. That is not gonna be enough screws. Let's grab some rods. Make some screws. because we're also going to need the plates. So, okay, before I do that, let's put this into our... What did I want? Okay, hold on. I gotta do it from over here. Let's add this to our to-do list. All I need is the 3 more reinforced plates, but in making them, I may go down on the other stuff. So let's see. Oh, we're good. Go ahead and make a few more extras for those constructors that I was talking about. And I barely ran out of enough screws. Let's go grab screws again. There we go. See, now we've got more than enough. Plus, we've got a couple of extras for constructors who are making the biofuel. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, so we're going to make a chainsaw. There we go. We're going to go ahead and put that in our hand instead of the nuts. At least until we upgrade our hands. And then, what else are we going to need for constructors? Hold on. Q, constructors. I've got enough in my hands for 2. So, over here. This might be long enough to do it. So, need to start with storage container. Go. I may end up running out of plates. We'll see. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to go grab some more plates. We have a constructor. Line that up there. We'll start with biomass leaves, since it tends to go through most of those. Let's hook those 2 up. Later on down the line, like when I run out of leaves, I can always change the production to the wood. So, okay, and then from that constructor, we're going to go into this constructor. And this one's going to make the solid biofuel. I can actually go ahead and add some in there right now. And then on this end, we need another storage container for all of that biofuel to go into. Alright, I need to grab some cable real quick so that I can get these powered. 5, 4. There we go. Oop, missing wire. Hold on. I'll grab some wire real quick. That's right here. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to put this right here. This one is going to power these 2. So let's go grab my leaves from in here. We don't really have anything else at the moment. And we'll put those, so we'll put those in there. They'll go from there into here. Once this builds up 10, it will make the biomass. So, go ahead and take our chainsaw. And I'll show you what it can do. These I'm just going to go ahead and grab. Go. Because they're just individuals. I want to show you that this does an area. And it can also take down the trees. And stay out of Daddy's way. Much further this way. Now let's go ahead and start over here. At this tree right here. Most people just target this tree, chop it down, and you can see it cleared out this whole area right here. So we can even do it with the leaves, highlight one of them, and it takes out the whole frickin' area. So like I said, goes much faster with the chainsaw. Much faster. Now, unfortunately, you can't use the chainsaw as a weapon. So if something does start coming at us, we are gonna, like that guy, gonna need to switch hands. Come on. Really? Did you get stuck? You did, you got stuck. Sweet. Then we can switch back to our chainsaw and keep going. Excuse me. And what's really funny too is doing with the chainsaw. Hello, floating slug. No? What was I saying? Oh, doing it with the chainsaw, it will occasionally pick up limestone as well, because some of the smaller rocks around the area will also get grabbed by the chainsaw. So there will always be a little bit of concrete that can be made after a chainsaw run. Which I always thought was kind of funny. Oops. Quite close enough. So why are you not doing it? There we go. That was weird. Starting to run low on biofuel for the chainsaw. Things highlighted. Hold on. Uh-oh, is my game glitching? What the heck is going on? Oh yeah, I think my game is glitching just a bit here. Oh, it's because my inventory is full. Usually it tells me when my inventory gets full. Guess it opted not to this time. Okay, that's Daddy over there, so we don't want to go over there just yet. I did not realize that my inventory was full already. That's crazy. But as you can see, obviously you get a lot more, a lot faster with the chainsaw. And the really nice thing too is, like, it doesn't necessarily take up an inventory space, so I can just leave it in my hands at all time. I just need to remember to grab biofuel for it before I go out to use it. So, alright, let's go ahead and go drop all of this bio stuff into our container. Sort it. There we go. All of that. That. You can see the leaves are moving in there. Oh, that may be a problem. We don't want it picking out wood. Okay, so give me back all the wood. Give me back this conveyor belt. Go. So now it should fill up. And it should make the biomass. Go, and then the biomass comes out here. And this should make the biofuel. Yep. And then that goes into here. Perfecto. Okay, in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and store the wood in here, because it won't affect production if it's back there. So once we run out of the leaves, we'll just have to switch it over, which is fine. Gonna stick our flowers and our carapatus and our slug in there. Oh, excuse me. And what milestone do we want to go towards next? Jump pads, the awesome sink and awesome shop, which I actually have no idea what it does, or higher level their stuffs. Those are super, super helpful. I also need to see what we need in order to build our space elevator, because we are going to want to build our space elevator sooner rather than later. So let's see, we need 1500 wire. We are nowhere even remotely close to that. We got plenty of plates, so we can do that part of it. We don't have nearly enough rods. And concrete, I'm sure we've got enough of. Yeah, so concrete we've got plenty of. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to expand the other side of this factory real quick. Just because it is a little tight over here now with the biomass production. I'm going to expand this just a little bit so that we have a little more wiggle room. Whoops. Oh, I can put one right there, but not right here, right? Oh, no, I can put one right there too. Okay, cool. It's not right there. And I think, as of right here, we're officially over the top of it. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to, from my foundation, no, from my walls, I'm gonna stick one of these in my quick bar here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just wall this off real quick, so that I don't accidentally fall through that, because that could potentially be bad. Here we go. And then this one as well. There we go. And then the hub is in the way on this side. I may need to scooch that over just a little bit. Yeah, everything's shut down because biomass burners are now gone from the hub. It should let me put it here. What? Whose area is it encroaching? Yeah, I think I might have to take out the ma'am right now, too. Just for the moment. Because I think maybe, yeah, I think it was the ma'am that was in the way. And we're going to have to scooch this forward as well. This side. Oh no, it's still too close to that. Dang it. Okay, so let's try this again. Over. There we go. That should work. Go ahead and put the biomass back in here. And hook these back up. There we go. Now, turn production back on. Otimus. We need to rebuild our equipment shop back here. Put it as close to the wall as we can. And you know what? Let's go ahead and just put our man back here too. I mean, we might as well, right? See, it fits perfectly right there next to the workshop. Okay, so in here we need to put back our foods and stuff we're not using. All of that crap. There we go. Alright. So, now that we've got that all figured out, how much energy production are we using? We're still spiking at a little over 43, so we've got room to grow. Our biofuel production is still going hot and heavy, which is nice. Gotten quite a bit of biofuel in there now. So, let's go ahead and do an assembler. Let's figure out what we're going to need for an assembler. Oh, that's right. I was doing the space elevator too, huh? Alright, so ingots coming right here. Okay. I was hoping we'd have kind of a backup of ingots at this point, but it doesn't look like it. We still have a backup of ore, is my next question. Probably not. It seems pretty consistent. Oh, we do. Okay. So I'm going to manually make a few ingots. Oh, you know what else? I can also come and grab this. Gonna pick that up. Eventually I'll need to put a miner on that one as well to kind of double our iron production. But we may need to do a little bit of reorganization before we can do that. Let's go ahead and manually make some iron ingots. Because I do want to start getting the reinforced iron plates under production, automated production, because they are used for several things. Oh. Hello, video game geek. I have not done a whole lot of exploration of the desert yet. It is very, very different from the jungle one that I'm used to doing. I have not come across any coal yet, and it took me for frickin' ever to find the iron. But we are fairly close to an oasis, so when we upgrade to coal power, we won't have to go too far for our water, which is kind of nice. I've not done a lot of exploration. That was kind of our next step. Yeah, coal isn't too far off. No. So I wanted to, I still need to get my space elevator built. And I want to get reinforced iron plates into automated production. Pretty much everything else at this point, plates, rods, screws, concrete, wire, cable, even solid biofuel, I've already got set up in automated, like in production. So my next step was going to be combining the iron plates with the screws to make reinforced iron plates. But in order to do that, I had to manually make some parts, which is what you see me currently doing. So, and then I have to get my space elevator set up as well. So, and I'd like to do some exploration, but I want to upgrade to the Xenobasher first, because there are a lot of daddy creatures fairly close to me, and the Xenozapper's just not cutting it as far as taking those out. So I'm all done with tier 7 and the man. Been playing like crazy, working on supercomputers now. You have been playing a lot longer than I have been. Like, even in my off-stream game, I'm working towards unlocking, is it tiers 4 and 5 or 5 and 6? Yeah, the next level in the space elevator past the first one, where you need like 500 of the super platings, or what, smart platings? That's what they're called, smart platings. That is like a phenomenal amount of those things. And so I have not yet unlocked that one yet. And that's where I'm at in my off-stream factory. On stream, like I said, I haven't even set up the space elevator yet, much less unlock tiers within it. I have actually not really reached any of the new stuff, which is kind of sad. I did notice that some of the things, like the coal power requires water now, whereas in like the regular version, it does not. So, I mean, there's a couple of those little things that I've run across, but as far as like I haven't even hit the nuclear stuff, like the trains from the original, or like the normal game. I haven't even reached those. So, aluminum. Oh, really? So at some point you need to make aluminum? That is crazy. Alright, let's make some screws. So what do you have to do in order to make aluminum? Because I know steel is the combination of iron ores and coal. How do you make aluminum? I assume it's done in a foundry. Well, no, because the foundry still only has steel as an option. So how in the heck do you make aluminum? I am confused now. Alright, using up all my plates, making these reinforced plates, but that's okay. I can make a few more. What do I need to make rotors? What is that? A combination. Rods and screws. Again with the screws! See, I told you, everything requires frickin' screws. Alright, so let's get back up to my plates. Okay, 250 plates. Hopefully I've got enough iron on me to do that. And then I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go and grab some more iron, because I'm going to need more rods, is my guess. Alright, how many rotors can I make? I only make the one rotor because I need a hell of a lot more screws. Alright, let me go see how many screws I have in my auto production. Oh, good. I've got several screws already in here. Okay, good. Let's make some rotors. Buckwheat and water in a refinery. Yeah, you are much, much further along than I am. That is crazy. Okay, so I need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then the last thing I need is just a whole crap load of wire. Let's go ahead and just manually make some. So water does get used for stuff other than just the coal power, which I guess is kind of good to know, but at the same time, like, ugh. Because it's so much, there's so much new stuff to learn. Water is in all things. Oh no. So chances are I'm probably going to need a couple of the water extractors. I'm probably going to need a couple of those going at some point, don't I? I am going to need to go grab some the high end, yeah, like the kind of the end game stuff. So I assume that's where the tank buffers come into play a lot. So that you can kind of build up a backlog of water so that you can get it to where you need it. I'm making so much wire. If you pay attention to ratios, buffers are not needed. Okay. But they are there just in case. I probably should, but I generally don't really pay attention to like the ratios and the production rates and all that good stuff. I probably should, like, to be efficient and stuff. I just don't. Because for me, if I start getting too involved in the numbers, then it stops being a fun game to me and just starts becoming a job. And, you know, I work a full-time job. I don't want to have to come home and go right back to work. You know what I mean? Ratios are important to save valuable power later on. See, and I'm the type of person that, like, if I start running out of power, I'll just build something else that creates power and move on with my life. No, math is definitely not a fun one for me. I don't find math fun at all. Almost got enough wire. Almost. We're getting there. Almost. There we go. Alright. So we've got this big area over here. Let's go ahead and stick our space elevator there. Sorry for the barking dogs. Oh, or not. Okay. So we'll put the space elevator a little further out, maybe? I need to find a flat space for it. There is not a whole lot of flat space in the desert, is there? I may have to build some foundations. Oh! I can't afford it anyway. Apparently, I'm short on rods. I have no idea how I ended up short on rods. What the heck? To be honest, power is limited in the game, i.e. only a certain amount of nodes to tap. Yeah, that's true. But there is also power shards. You can always overclock things just a little bit. If need be. See, that's how I think. There. Now we have enough. I didn't even realize that we were short on rods. I don't know how the hell that happened. Alright, so let's try this again. Maybe being able to actually afford it will allow me to put it somewhere. Ooh, ooh. That is a little awkward. I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of liked this rock area over here. Let me see if it will let me put it over here. No? Nowhere? There we go. That works. Then I can access this fairly easily. Look at it go, being built, using all the supplies. I love watching the things build like this. I love watching that. You're a big builder, you like to test the limits. I like to try to be organized rather than like a lot. I love watching this get built. It is so cool. Here comes the platform. I love it. I love the space elevator. It's so cool. Okay, so now I need 50 smart platings, which can only be done in assemblers. So it's probably going to take a minute before I actually get to that point. So, I was saying earlier in the stream that right now the factory is just in production mode. It's not pretty, it's not organized, it's just functioning. Once I get a surplus of some of the supplies, I will actually reorganize. Like I'll grab a bunch of concrete and I'll go somewhere else, not too far away, but definitely somewhere else, and rebuild, like starting with the foundation of a building and then slowly move the equipment in. But for right now, I'm just going for production. So, alright, we are going to be doing some reinforced iron plates in here. So, let's see, this is my screws, right? Yeah, okay. From screws, I need a splitter. Go. And we'll give it back its storage chest. Oh, I need some plates. Hold on. Grab some plates real quick. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and move the screws over to here. Turn that around. There we go. Alright, and then half of these will go here. The other half will go into the storage. And then off of the plating, we need the same thing. So we're going to need a splitter. There we go. So a splitter. That half of it. Let's see, where could I put it? I guess I can put it straight forward. And then pull this off of here. Organization, storage. Can I line it up with it, or... Oop, oop. There we go. There we go. Okay, so half of them will go here. The other half will go over there. This is going to make the reinforced plates. And make a storage container for them to go into. Excuse me. Just like that. I need some wire, so let's go grab some wire real quick. Cable wire, here we go. We're gonna pull a power line over to here. We're gonna go ahead and drag another one down here for later use. And another one down here, again for later use. And then we will use that one to hook that machine. So this should now start making these reinforced plates. Go ahead and give it a little bit of a boost here. We're going to put some of these plates and screws directly in. That way it can have a little bit of boost in production. The rest of these plates in here so it can be dispersed out to where it needs to be. Have some rods. Have some screws. So I like to do this when I go to empty my hands, because then the excess that I have will be used where it needs to be used. So, come on, empty out just a little bit. Oh, I need one more. There we go. Okay. Our concrete can go just directly back into here. Go. Iron ingot can go back in there. Jump. There we go. A wire can go in here. And then I think this is our, yeah, this is our cable production. Oops. And then all I've got left is my one little miner, portable miner. Eventually I will be using it to make another miner MK for that node right there. Going okay on fuel. What is our production? Okay, so we're spiking at about 70, 58, 62, 66. Okay, so we're spiking at 66. Our capacity is 70. We cannot put any more machines up unless we want to make another biomass burner. Have you messed with the ticket thingy yet? Are you talking about the shop? The what is it called? I don't even have it unlocked yet. Yeah, the awesome shop, the resource sink. So no, I have not done anything with either of these yet. I can go ahead and unlock them. Yeah, I have not. I've unlocked them in my off-stream game, but I've not actually built them, so I have no clue what they do. It's one of those new things that I haven't really explored yet. Lots of good, useful things in that. Okay, so let's work towards getting those unlocked. So we're going to need a whole lot of wire. So we'll probably just manually make that. Concrete, I know we have more than enough of. Rods, on the other hand, rods and plates, I may need to manually build those. And I don't think we have a backup production. Yeah, we don't have a backup production of ores yet, because they're getting used almost as quickly as they can come up here. I should maybe put another smelter here. I'm just not there yet. So let's go ahead and manually make some ingots. I think I do have a backlog of ore down here, so I can just grab a couple from down here. And let's go grab our concrete. I know I've got more than enough concrete for that. Okay, let's see if we can manually make the other products that we need for this. It's gonna take a minute, but yeah, so I have never actually built either the sink or the shop, so I have no idea what they are used for. I'll probably build out the back area of my factory here where I've got the MAM and the workshop, and I'll probably put them over there, kind of on the other side of my hub here. Making lots of wire. Yeah, and I know copper sheeting is something that is new in the experimental build. As far as I know, I don't remember using it in the normal one. It's been quite a while since I've played the normal one. I usually just play the experimental. That's where all the fun stuff is. It is new. Okay. Yeah, I thought the copper sheeting was new. Because the whole requiring wire and the piping and stuff, that's all brand new. Making the wire. Do the sink and shop need to be powered? Because if that's a thing, then I'm gonna have to build another biomass burner. Because right now I'm spiking at a point where I can't put even one more machine on my current. Just the sink? Okay. So I will build another biomass burner as well. I'm just going to go ahead and use up all of this copper ingot. There's no reason to hold on to it, really. And honestly, I don't think this is going to be enough iron to get all 200 rods and 200 plates. So I'm probably going to have to go and grab some more iron as well. It takes that much power? Really? Okay, so I will build a biomass burner specifically for that. I'm assuming, though, that it only uses power when you've actually got it doing something. So hopefully it's not just constantly running. I don't know. Like I said, I've never built it before. Luckily, we do have solid biofuel in automated production. So we're not necessarily going to run out of that anytime soon. Right now it's doing leaves, but as soon as the leaves run out, I'll switch it over to wood. So we are not in danger of running out of biofuel anytime soon. Oh yeah, so we're with the iron that we've currently got, we're not even gonna get. We're gonna get like barely over half of what we need just for the plates alone. We're gonna have to go grab some more. Ugh. Yeah, I think if it's now working, it won't draw. Or if it's not working, it won't draw. Not 100% sure though. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go grab some more iron. Don't have enough on us to even complete the plates, much less the plates and the rods. Manual production takes forever. I think I do need to get that other node of iron coming up here though, so that our production can get kind of caught up a little bit. I think that's going to involve both a merger and the splitter. Or I guess I could just do another smelter and then have them have one going to the plates and one of them going to the rods. That might be the smarter move. Oh, barely got the plates. Let's see. Whoops. If I can make enough to do the rods as well. Do, 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 do. I wish they had a thing where you could just like put in how many you want to make and just let it do its thing. I hate having to sit here holding the button. Almost out of ores. Oh my goodness, that scared me a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and make 200 plates. Luckily it builds them 2 at a time, so hopefully it won't take too long. Some people put their phone on their space bar. You just automate everything. So if you hold your space bar, it does it. I didn't know that. I've been holding down my mouse button, and every once in a while, so I've got a smell pretty thing here that's got little balls in it, and I will use this to weigh down the button on my mouse sometimes when I'm doing like a lot of production. I had no clue until you just now told me that spacebar also works. There's so much I need to learn about this game. So yeah, that makes sense. I would make it so much easier just to like have it hold down the space bar. Because trying to get that to balance right at the right spot on the mouse button that it holds it down sometimes can get a little tricky. So, and yeah, I have like all of these materials that I need for this. I do have automated. It's just they're not making them fast enough. All right, there's my 200 plates. I'm gonna need some more. Let me see how many ingot or rods I have in storage. Okay, I've got enough for half from storage. We'll just manually make the other half, and then we can complete that milestone. Luckily, rods build up quickly. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and learn this. Blast off. Alright, now...
Milestone reached. You have been given
okay, so I'm gonna need a
biomass
biomass burner to power the sink. And then... see, what are they under? They're under special? Oh, they're under special. Okay, and then one of these and one of these, because we want to try out both of them.
Parts, walls, factory attachments,
so,
Fixit is working hard to develop additional options.
let's start back here. And rods.
Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Plates. Reinforced plates. We might have that many. Yep. Alright, screws. Perfect. Concrete. And give me just a second. This is a text from my mom. I kind of have to take it. Give me just a second. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so concretes. What else do we need? Oh, cable. Cable's all the way over here. Nope, that's not the one. That's the one. Alright, so we need to come back here. I'm thinking this is where we're going to build it. It's kind of in this back area here. Let's go ahead and expand this just a little bit. Alright, so let's see if it will let me put the burner right here in this corner. It will. Perfect. Alright, and then put the sink here. Oh. Sink requires stuff going into it. Okay. So that's the sink, and then the shop. Oh my gosh, the shop is little. We'll stick that over here. I don't know which side is the front. Alright, so this needs power. So we'll just hook that directly up. And go grab some fuel. Go. While I'm over here, let's check this. Oh, there's still plenty in there. Okay. We're good for a minute as it goes. The best store on the planet, huh? Well, it's the only store on the planet, so... Alright, so I have no idea how to do this. That's where they move the conveyor walls! I have been so, like, in my off-stream game because I missed the conveyor walls. Like, they help me keep things organized. I had no clue they were in here. Okay, so my question is, do I have to, like, okay, so if I wanted the metal conveyor walls, do I have to use 7 tickets for every individual wall? Or does it just unlock the ability for me to then use those walls if I have the materials to build them? It unlocks it. Okay. That is good to know. How do I get tickets? I mean, because you can see you obviously have to put something in here, but what goes in here? This is a huge frickin' machine, by the way. That's crazy. Oh, I just fell off. See, this is why I need walls. Be tough? Just anything? I'm assuming you meant stuff, not tough. So, like, I could literally put anything in here and it will do things. Yeah, okay, stuff. Okay, well, let me... You know what? I'm not doing a whole lot with flowers. I'm gonna toss my flowers in there. See what it does. Flowers not work? Can I not do flowers? Does it have to be actual stuff? Oh, it has to be auto-fed. You can't just... Okay. Well, that did make things a lot more complicated. So, hold on. Let me... So, I'm gonna rotate this. Whoops. I have no idea. There we go. So, let me build this again, only I'm gonna move it so that it faces this way. There we go. So that I can then put a storage container here. I need to back up so I can see when it lines up. There we go. Okay. Cheeky, you are absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, so we're gonna stick the flowers in here. So they're gonna start coming out now. And going into here. Oh, why does it say it's got... Oh, because I unhooked it. That's right. There we go. Okay, so it looks like it's basically 1 flower per point. I'm gonna need a whole lot more flowers. Do different things count as different points? Like, because I know flowers are probably pretty low on the totem pole. So it looks like it's kind of a 1-to-1 ratio. Oh no, now it's going 10. But if I put, like, higher quality items in there, like, you know, if I get excess concrete, could I put concrete in there and it would produce more tickets or the same amount of tickets? Like, it just generates no matter what. I don't know if that made sense at all, but hopefully it did. The more complex the item, the higher the point value. Okay, So, like, if I were to put concrete in here, it would probably give me more than just the flowers, but probably not by much, because it's such an easy thing to produce. But if I were to do like the reinforced steel plates, they would probably give me even more than the concrete does. Okay, that makes total sense. Okay, so now I can print a coupon. Look at my coupon! Boop! I have a coupon. And then coupons get spent in here. Okay, I want to see some of the other stuff. Conveyor wall mounts, those are definitely good. Hyper tool wall attachments, that's kind of nice. Wall power poles? That's cool! No, okay. You've played a lot of the video game. I'm gonna call you Geek. Does the wall power poles allow for 4 connectors just like the regular power poles, or is it only like 1 per? Turbo motor? Holy crap. Alright, foundations. Oh my gosh, there are so many new foundation type stuffs. Glass foundation? Holy, okay. A factory cart? Interesting. Oh, there's the stairs. See, I was thinking about I was wondering about the stairs the other day as well. The wall mounts are the same as the power poles. Call you VGG. VGG works. Statues? Interesting. I'm assuming these are just for looks, that they don't actually do anything. They're just kind of for bragging purposes that you have that many tickets. A Fix-It coffee cup? Oh, I didn't actually mean to add that to my cart, but what does a coffee cup do? Like, it doesn't give a description. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that for now, because I don't know what it does. Fun stuff when you unlock all the things. Bragging, yeah. Oh, and then I guess if you get really, really desperate, you can come and purchase things in here. Interesting. Okay. And then this shows you your purchases. I'm guessing it goes from, like, when you purchase from the shopping cart, it goes into here so you can pull them out as needed. In case your inventory is full. Can I put that in there? I can. Cool. That way it doesn't take up a slot in my hand. That is so cool. You see, now I've got 2 printable coupons. Oh, it does look like the points per coupon go up, though. Okay, so it's almost out of flowers. Because this is requiring much more points. That makes sense. Okay. That definitely makes sense. That is so cool. I had no clue. The cup is an equipable item. So they do increase, but you're not sure of the cutoffs. Okay. Okay, so it's equipable, but does it do anything? Or is it just a for fun, hey look, I have a coffee cup thing? So what was that on? That was under equipment. Let's go ahead and buy it. Oh. Do I need to have my actual coupons on me? Purchases. There we go. I think I need to have it actually on me. Okay, add to cart. Buy all. There we go. So I assume then it goes into my hand slot. And I have a coffee cup that I can drink out of. It's a never-ending cup of coffee that I can just run around with. Coffee Stain Studios, coffee cup, get it? Yeah, absolutely. And well, and it's kind of funny and very apropos that I purchased a coffee cup because my whole theme for Twitch is coffee because I love coffee. So, and yes, VGG, thank you so much for your help. I've been kind of avoiding these because I don't know, it sounded scary, like an equipment sink that or an awesome sink that sounded scary as hell. So I've been kind of avoiding them, but I'm glad now that I did. Let's go ahead and print out my tickets here. Let's go ahead and store them in here since I can for now. There we go. Alright. And I think we're probably going to call it there for tonight. I think this is probably going to be the next milestone I go towards. But again, I need a shit ton of plates and rods. I definitely need to get that other node of iron coming up here, which is going to require a little bit of reorganization at the front of the factory here. So, yes, I did know about the shift and control clicks. Actually, the control clicks, I actually just learned by accident, like a week ago. So, but I did know about those. You had to quit coffee. Sorry. Yeah, my little emotes, I've got a coffee cup, a cappuccino cup, and or not a cappuccino, a latte cup, and an espresso cup. Those are my tiers of emotes. Anyway, I'm going to need to do a lot of reorganization of the front of my factory so that I can get that other iron node coming up here so that we can increase our iron production. But that's going to take a while, and I've already been streaming for about 2 hours. Oh, VGG, I love that. That is such a cute emo. I love it. Very cool. Very cool. So we are going to go ahead and save before we do anything else. Boop. There we go. And we are going to go see who is currently live so that we can see who we want to raid. If I can get my Twitch to refresh here. So give me just a second. And then Friday is my daughter's birthday, so we are going to be out celebrating that. But she's also spending the weekend at Nana's house. So either Saturday or Sunday, I will probably be back to stream some more of this. And I may just kind of let it run just in the background. Like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let it run. GGG, thank you so much for the follow.
Morning,
I appreciate
Starshine. The Earth says hello.
The Earth says hello. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that so much. So yeah, either Saturday or Sunday, I'm probably going to stream some more. But I'm going to let this just kind of run so that I can build up those plates and the rods. That's what I was thinking of. The plates and the rods. So that when I do stream again, we'll have that kind of buildup of stuff to move forward, so I won't have to do quite so much manual building. In the meantime, It looks like Goldtrix is doing his Stream Raiders and Wolfen stream tonight. So we are going to go watch him. We're going to raid him. BGG, stick around. And yes, eventually we will get to automating all the things. Stick around for the raid. Come and say hi to Goldtrix. He's actually a really awesome guy. He's got a fantastic community that I think you will fit right into. So come watch him for a little bit, say hi, and hopefully maybe I'll see you again this weekend when I stream again. So, guys, I love you all so much. Let's set up our raid command, and I will see you guys later. Bye!